Hi, welcome to this edition of Tiger Broadcast. I'm Cameron Brigham.
And I'm Carly Roberts. On this edition, we'll learn how one student is making a difference each day.
And we'll meet a staff member who enjoys his job and the big screen.
All this and more on this edition of Tiger Broadcast.
There's one program at Lee Summit High School you may know about, but not know how it works. Jacqueline Berry and Erica Milligan give us this next story.
Every staff member at Lee Summit High School is dedicated to helping students attain the ultimate goal, graduation. For one staff member in particular, there's nothing like getting students to this point.
Yeah, I do. Helping students achieve something is very satisfying. You know, and sometimes having to push them through can be stressful, but it's worth it in the end.
When you walk in and you see him so professionally dressed, that he's here for kids. He wants to help everybody.
Mr. Barron, one of our A-plus coordinators, is a face that we all have most likely seen. And when he isn't working diligently to help us achieve our goals, he likes to spend his time enjoying the arts.
This year I joined the Film Independent. It's a group that sponsors the Independent Spirit Awards, and one of the perks is being able to vote for the Independent Spirit Awards. I love independent film. I love how they go more for the heart.
We talk about movies all the time. We just talk about what we're watching. Sometimes I find something for him to watch, or he finds something for me to watch.
Mr. Barron's passion for the arts extends beyond movies.
Well, I grew up in New York and spent a lot of my childhood going to theater. I love the arts, and I love to support the arts. I love creative people. I love to be around them.
I studied theater as a young person, so I have a great love of theater, as does he. So we talk a lot about Broadway.
I saw my first Broadway musical when I was 7, and so it's always been a part of my life. It's always been something that was important in my family.
Mr. Barron has passed down his love for the arts and theater through his own daughter.
Well, she was 5 years old when we took her to her first musical, was The Lion King, and I joke that I've never seen her so quiet. She just sat there and connected with it, laughed in appropriate places, clapped in appropriate places, and she was hooked.
Mr. Barron's bright personality and passion for the things that he enjoys shines through to not only his family and friends, but in the workplace as well.
He's a great sounding board. He's a good ear. He also will be like, okay, I hear you have a problem, but what's your responsibility in that? So I think he's just a great guide through the halls of this school, but like the metaphorical halls of this school. How do I get from here to there?
Signing out for Tiger Broadcast.
If you ever need a friendly face and someone will listen to you, I would try Glenn Barron.
This is Jacqueline Berry.
In the spirit of Valentine's Day, Hope Kelsey and Anna McKee show the love one LSHS student has for helping others.
As some may know, the refugees in our world today are greatly affected by many different things, but one LSHS student has looked deeper into this problem.
There's about 24 million refugees worldwide that are displaced due to violence in their country or persecution of some kind or a famine or something, and they literally have no home. Like, they take a bunch of pots and pans and their children on their backs, and they journey thousands of miles away to a place that they don't even know.
One Lee Summit student wanted to make a difference, so she started her own company. This business is her way of helping out the refugees.
So it's a nonprofit called Zumala. In order to give money to refugees, there's a company called World Vision, and they do a lot of different things. And the one that my company is for is the Refugee Fund. And so every single thing that you buy, like a keychain or a necklace, it'll go towards that, except, of course, how much money it takes to make the keychains, but then the rest of the money goes towards that fund.
But she's not alone. Sierra receives help with her company from her sister.
I know I helped her make a slip knot. That's not something that, either of us knew how to do, so I had to look on Pinterest. How do you make a slip knot so the necklaces can be adjustable? So I definitely helped her out with that a lot, and definitely around Christmas when it was a busy order season for her. She had a lot of orders coming in. I know that she was several hours every day working on it, so I would try to help her when I could.
Other Lee Summit students are also interested in giving back.
She's giving all the money to charity, and I think that's really important and really good and so I wanted to contribute to that. It's important because she's contributing and giving her money that she makes to people across the world.
Helping people around the world is one thing, but starting something that personally means so much is another.
It's super important to me just because of the fact that there are so many people involved, and even if there was a small amount, I mean, everything they've gone through, I'm so blessed, like all of us are, honestly, we have houses and we have cars and we just have opportunities, while people that are displaced like the refugees have none at all.
As you can see, anyone can do something to make a change in the world. Signing out for Tiger Broadcast.
So Zumala was kind of my way of being able to reach someone who wasn't close to me.
This is Hope Kelsey.
Paying for college can be difficult. Luckily, there are many options that can make it a little bit easier. Carly Roberts and Emma Osterly fill us in.
All of these kids have different passions, but they all have one thing in common: a $10,000 scholarship.
KC Scholars is a wonderful new opportunity that came to our school district last school year. And so it's an opportunity for our juniors to earn $10,000 a year for up to 5 years when they go to college.
This program not only helps pay for part of your tuition, but could potentially pay for all.
With Rockhurst University, they do a KC Scholars Grant, which I put my KC Scholars reward, any other financial aid I have, I put those together and they will pay what's left.
This scholarship not only helps financially, but also influences students and their decision to go to college.
If you think about the amount of money you get $10,000 for 5 years, so the amount of money it would take for you to work or earn that money is like a really big portion of your college expenses, and so it basically makes kids want to go to college.
There are many students that apply to get into this program, but only select few are chosen, so you really want to make sure that you stand out.
Answering the essay questions that are on there, and really trying on the essay instead of just quickly answering the question, but saying something in that essay that distinguishes you from other students.
When you write your essay, you should make the person know you. You should make them read the essay, and by the end they should know something really specific about you or something you've done or overcome in your life, and you should make it feel like they're there with you.
Although it does take some work and effort, the school is doing their best to make sure every student has a good shot.
On the application, there are a few short essays that the students have to answer, and we plan to offer a help session to help the students with the application process and to help them understand more about the essay.
Even past winners believe that these help sessions are a big asset.
And I think it'll help a lot because there are going to be some unanswered questions, and then people with certain situations are going to have different questions than others, and just to have a good way to get in somewhere and get it done and have it submitted, because I did wait, I procrastinated on it, but if I had a help session, I feel like I would have gotten it done a lot faster and just could have gotten it out of the way.
With all the help from the school, this program is open to almost everyone.
Juniors definitely apply, even if you don't really know or think you're going to get it. I think it's something that you should try for no matter what.
So apply and take a chance. Signing off for Tiger Broadcast, this is Emma Osterly.
Thanks for watching this edition of Tiger Broadcast. For packages, short films, and more, go to www.tigerbroadcast.com.
Or follow us on Twitter at TBTV8Tigers. Once again, I'm Carly Roberts.
And I'm Cameron Brigham. Thanks for watching.
And a happy Valentine's Day, Tigers.
It's super important to me just because of the fact that there are so many people involved.
I saw my first Broadway musical when I was 7, and so it's always been a part of my life. It's always been something that was important to my family.
Juniors definitely apply, even if you don't really know or think you're going to get it. I think it's something that you should try for no matter what.